What's up, crypto universe? Welcome back to Bitcoin Bulletin, where we break down the biggest stories impacting your portfolio. First up, we're diving deep into BitFuFu Inc. and their incredible expansion. This company isn't just holding its own, they're actively boosting their Bitcoin holdings and supercharging their mining operations with a massive increase in self-owned hash rate. Plus, they're making strategic plays in energy and asset tokenization that have investors buzzing. Next, buckle up for some jaw-dropping price targets. Two top crypto experts are revealing just how high Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana could soar. We're talking about predictions reaching $135,000 for Bitcoin, $5,200 for Ethereum, and a staggering $280 for Solana, all thanks to the Federal Reserve's upcoming rate cut decision and the resulting market liquidity surge. Could these altcoins be on the verge of a massive rally? But that's not all. A massive Bitcoin whale, dormant for nearly 12 years, has just moved over $116 million worth of BTC. This colossal transfer happened right before a critical Federal Reserve announcement, sparking massive speculation. What does this move signal for the market, and why now? And if that wasn't enough, another Bitcoin whale has surfaced, moving a significant 1,000 BTC after more than a decade of inactivity. With the Federal Reserve's interest rate decision looming, these massive whale movements have traders on the edge of their seats. All this and more, right here on Bitcoin Bulletin. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest crypto news. BitFuFu Inc. is making waves. Get this, BitFuFu Inc. is proving to be one of the most potent stocks in the market right now, showing incredible upside potential. In August alone, they didn't just add to their Bitcoin stash. They significantly boosted their holdings to a massive 1,899 BTC, an increase of 115 BTC from the month before. Simultaneously, they've been laser-focused on operational efficiency, enhancing their fleet's energy usage to 17.5 JTH and expanding their self-owned hash rate to a colossal 5 AS. These aren't just numbers. They represent a company committed to sustainable growth and shareholder value. What truly sets BitFuFu Inc. apart is their forward-thinking strategy, with smart investments in energy solutions and asset tokenization. Many believe these moves are paving the way for a major comeback. While other miners grapple with market volatility, BitFuFu Inc. is distinguishing itself by managing its own natural gas in key locations, aiming for energy independence. This proactive approach in the competitive digital asset mining landscape, covering cloud mining, miner hosting, and self-mining across North America, Asia, and Europe, sets them apart. What does this mean for you? It means BitFuFu Inc. is positioning itself for significant long-term gains, differentiating itself from peers through strategic energy management and operational excellence. The market is taking notice of this often underappreciated player in the Bitcoin economy. But will this operational powerhouse see its stock soar even higher? Find out next as we reveal expert predictions that could send Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana to new all-time highs. Crypto experts predict massive bull run. The Federal Reserve's upcoming interest rate decision is the catalyst, and two leading crypto experts are forecasting an explosive surge for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. They predict Bitcoin could hit $135,000, Ethereum could reach $5,200, and Solana could climb to an impressive $280 by the first quarter of 2026. This bullish outlook is heavily dependent on sustained monetary easing and favorable macroeconomic conditions, with markets already pricing in a 25 basis point rate cut. Sean Young, chief analyst at MEXC, highlights that while the initial cut is priced in, continued rate cuts will inject significant liquidity, driving these cryptocurrencies toward ambitious targets. Bitcoin's role as a macro hedge asset is expected to benefit immensely, with current price action nearing key resistance levels. Ethereum's trajectory is bolstered by anticipated institutional ETF flows and a booming DeFi ecosystem, while Solana's rapid ecosystem expansion and high transaction throughput position it for substantial gains, despite its higher volatility. Paul Howard, director at Winsent, adds that the current low volatility environment, coupled with increasing institutional accumulation via OTC desks, supports these optimistic forecasts. This institutional buying pressure is a critical factor for sustained upward momentum. However, potential risks remain, including hawkish Fed guidance that could dampen risk appetite and lead to significant price swings, particularly for altcoins like Ethereum and Solana. The market is watching closely as these predictions unfold, with analysts outlining various scenarios from bullish breakouts to potential retests of support levels, all contingent on the Fed's future policy. The consensus is that sustained easing is key to unlocking crypto's potential. Could these price targets become a reality? Stay tuned, because a sleeping giant in the Bitcoin world is waking up, and it's carrying over $100 million. Dormant Bitcoin whale awakens. In a move that has the entire crypto market on high alert, a Bitcoin whale that has been completely inactive for nearly 12 years has just transferred a staggering 1,000 BTC, valued at approximately $116 million. This massive movement occurred just hours before the highly anticipated Federal Open Market Committee (FOMC) meeting, a timing that's not lost on traders and analysts. On-chain data reveals this whale originally acquired these coins back in 2012 for a mere $847,000. The decision to move such a substantial amount after more than a decade of dormancy, especially on the eve of a critical Fed announcement, has ignited a firestorm of speculation. Is this a signal of a major market shift, a strategic rebalancing, or something else entirely? While the market largely expects a 25 basis point rate cut from the Federal Reserve, the sentiment among traders remains mixed. Exchange data shows a majority of Bitcoin positions are currently short, and futures open interest has seen a significant drop, indicating widespread de-risking. Interestingly, Binance has recorded 9 consecutive days of net Bitcoin outflows, a trend that crypto analytics firm CryptoQuant points to as a key driver of Bitcoin's recent recovery from $108,000 to over $115,000. This whale's sudden activity adds another layer of intrigue to an already tense market environment, leaving everyone wondering about the implications of such a large, long-held position finally being mobilized. But wait, there's more whale activity. We've got another massive BTC transfer that's sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. What are these whales up to? Another Bitcoin whale makes a move. Just when you thought the whale activity couldn't get more intense, another significant Bitcoin wallet, untouched for almost 12 years, has sprung to life. This wallet transferred a massive 1,000 BTC, worth an eye-watering $116.8 million, to a new address on Tuesday. On-chain tracker LookinChain flagged the transfer, noting that these coins were initially acquired when Bitcoin's price was a mere $847. This latest whale movement comes as Bitcoin hovers around $116,790, showing modest gains in the last 24 hours, with traders anxiously awaiting the outcome of Wednesday's Federal Open Market Committee (FOMC) meeting. Crypto asset manager Swissblock anticipates that markets have already priced in a 25 basis point rate cut, but warns that volatility is inevitable and the direction BTC takes will depend on risk sentiment. This repeated large-scale movement from long-dormant wallets suggests a potential shift in the market landscape. Whether these whales are preparing for a bull run, hedging their positions, or simply rebalancing their portfolios, their actions are sending ripples of uncertainty and excitement through the crypto community. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. But don't go anywhere, because we've got a lightning-fast recap and a full call to action coming up next. And that's all for today's Bitcoin Bulletin. We saw BitFuFu Inc. expanding its Bitcoin holdings and mining power. 2 experts are predicting massive price targets for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, driven by Fed rate cuts. A dormant Bitcoin whale moved over $116 million, and another whale transferred a huge BTC, some after years of inactivity. Don't miss out on any of these crucial updates. Like this video, subscribe to Bitcoin Bulletin, hit that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for more. See you next time.